Just one book, one good financial book a year, that could be a game changer for you. That's all you need as a doctor or healthcare professional to improve your financial IQ, to help you make better financial decisions, and to help you stop feeling more very anxious about money and making money decisions. Just one book. Sounds simple, right? You've read many books in your career. You've been a doctor, nurse, healthcare professional, so you've read quite a few books. But if you add one more that can help you to improve your financial IQ, one a year, sounds really simple, so why not? Let's go for it. And don't worry about trying to remember all these books. You know what? If you look in the show notes, we're going to put a link to all the books in the show notes. You can go there and order them. Whether you want it in physical form or in Audible, go get it and start as soon as possible. You can easily order them from there. Excellent. So if you're ready, let's jump right into number one.
All right, just a quick one. Something really fascinating has come to my notice and I wanted to share it with you. I've come to see from our YouTube analytics, from our numbers from the back end, that 75% of you who watch this channel and listen to Moneywise Doctor are yet to hit that precious subscribe button. Well, thank you to the 25% who have subscribed, but I just want to speak briefly to the 75% who haven't. This channel has been a journey of financial empowerment for medics, healthcare professionals, and your support means everything to us. We are glad that you're on this journey with us, but it will mean the world to me if you hit the subscribe button. So I'm here to ask a small favor. Subscribing to Moneywise Doctor helps us immensely. It helps us to scale up, it helps us to be able to bring in expert guests, and helps us to enhance the quality of our production. And overall, this will make this a bigger and a better channel for you, providing you financial education that would help you build a stronger financial future as a medic and help you to avoid making costly financial mistakes. So if you've watched our channel before or read the blog, or if you found value in our episodes, if you like what you're watching right now, please could you hit the subscribe button? Go ahead and smash the subscribe button. It's a simple click for you, but it makes a huge difference for us. Thank you so much for considering this, and in return, I promise to ensure that everything we do here at Moneywise Doctor not only continues, but also improves. We are committed to making each episode better, more informative, more engaging, and more empowering. So do we have a deal? Hit that subscribe button and join our community of financial savvy healthcare professionals. Together, we can make the journey to financial freedom more accessible and more empowering. Okay, enough of the groveling now. Enough of the groveling. Thank you for watching, and remember, every click supports us in bringing more value and content to you. Let's get back to the video. Thank you.
Now, for my top 12 financial books, after reading 250 financial books, I think it's even more, but I can tell you for free that lots of the books out there, not all of them are really what the paper they were printed on, but I'll tell you, there are 12 really top good books. I think if you start them straight away, start one at least, and start reading them, they can help you to improve your financial IQ. Now, over the past few years, I've read several books. Some of them I've got, some of them I haven't got anymore. Some of them I've got in Audible and in audio form. And I've distilled this list down to just 12 because I know that as busy medical professional, you may not have the time to be reading as many books. Now, these are not just regular books. I think they're your stepping stones to financial mastery. People ask me, how do you find out this thing? How do you learn how to invest in the stock market? How come you made 75% returns on your investment last year? How come you're able to do this? You read the article. Said a lot of it I got from practicing and from studying. So now is your turn to get on that investing journey, to get on that journey for taking charge of your finances. Ready? Number one, the psychology of money. Now, this psychology of money was written by Morgan Housel, and the key lesson in this book is to understand how your behavior and mindset can affect your financial decisions. A lot of times, people are not making financial decisions based on numbers and based on reasons. No, it goes beyond that. Your financial decisions are affected by psychology. So, as humans, we don't make our decisions around money based on only numbers. Our psychology plays a role. So I think this is a particularly important book for you to read if you're looking to start taking charge of your finances. Right, number two, the popular Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. So I read this as a teenager. It was a fantastic book. It helped open my eyes to the difference between assets and liabilities, good debt, bad debt, and differentiate between earning money, which is high income, and building wealth. So as doctors and healthcare professionals, or even if you're a lawyer, most of the time you might end up with a high income, but that doesn't really mean that you're building any wealth. If you go away, if you lost your license, you lose all of that. If you are buying an expensive car, you bought an expensive house, that doesn't make you wealthy. So this book actually taught me how to understand the difference between passive income, active income, and wealth and high income, and what is a liability and what is a debt. So fantastic book, and the author has several other books as well. Number three. It's a very popular book. It's called The Millionaire Next Door by Thomas J. Stanley. So this book looks at the key lesson that wealth is often the result of a lifestyle of hard work, perseverance, and planning. And lots of people who are actual real millionaires don't look like millionaires. So it's a fantastic one. I think you should check it out. Now, if you're keeping count with me, you know that we're at number four. Number four is one of my favorite books. I've got it in different copies. I've got the digital copy, I've got the audio copy, I've got the physical copy. Benjamin Graham, who wrote The Intelligent Investor. I consider this as the Bible of investing, especially if you're doing fundamental value investing. And the book teaches us the value of understanding what you're investing in and being patient in the market. Now, in case you don't know, the author of this book, who is now late, is a mentor of the popular Warren Buffett, Benjamin Graham. Excellent. Now we're heading to number five, and the things start getting interesting. The title is I Will Teach You to Be Rich, and this was by Ramit Sethi. And Ramit Sethi teaches us about the practical tips of managing money based on your values and automating finances for wealth. One of the key lessons I learned from this book is how to turn on my money dial. So if I find something I really enjoy, it might not even be something very expensive. It might be something like a cup of coffee, maybe a cardigan, or maybe a t-shirt. I'm happy to spend as much as possible on it. But other things I don't care about, I can turn it down. I don't care about driving a car that is not that flashy, but you want to get like the best sweaters in the world. Now, number six, The Richest Man in Babylon by George S. Clason. And the key lesson here is understanding the basic principles of saving, investing, and financial wisdom. This timeless wisdom, it was written about 100 years ago, 1925, I think, but it's presented in the form of a story set in ancient Babylon. I think it's a really, really simple book, and if you aren't sure where to start with The Richest Man in Babylon. All right, so I think you're number seven now, if you're still counting. It's titled Money, Master the Game by Tony Robbins, who is a very popular motivational speaker, but this book was born out of research and teaches strategies for achieving financial freedom through investing. Now, if you love investing, or especially if you love broad-based, diversified, low-cost index fund investing, the next one is for you. The next one, drum roll, is titled The Simple Path to Wealth. So, The Simple Path to Wealth is written by J.L. Collins. Very simple book, and it teaches simplicity in investing, the importance of keeping your wealth building and investing very simple. He's a big fan of index fund investing rather than trying to pick stocks. If you know my investing history, I started with picking stocks. I'm moving forward towards now entering into index fund investing for the future. But I've been very fortunate in picking stock for almost 20 years. Now, the next book is the Little Book of Common Sense Investing. And John C. Bogle is like the father, he's the grandfather of index fund investing. I started in the 70s, started the first index fund. And of course, the book is all about investing with index fund, diversifying your income, diversifying your investment, and reducing your risk. Now, the next book is a little bit different. Not about making money, it's about not losing money. And it's Don't Fall for It. So this is written by Carlson. So Carlson has written books about financial scams and pitfalls. Scams, like as an investor, scams can have a drastic impact on your returns on investment. If you do fall into a financial scam, it can take you back many years. So you ought to be cautious, you ought to be careful, always do your own research. Now, I love this next book because it's really funny. The title is Where Are the Customers' Yachts by Fred Schwed. So Fred Schwed, this book is a very humorous and it takes a humorous and skeptical view of professional financial advisors. It tends to suggest that a lot of times people who claim they can get better returns, they don't really know what they're doing. They're not getting any better return than the rest of the market. So do check it out. It's a funny book. It will make you laugh. Now, this next book, I've written all the books written by this author that I know about. It's called Food by Randomness by Nicholas Nassim Taleb. The Role of Chance in Life, particularly in financial markets. to help you to understand that even when you've done all your calculation, it's important to do your risk allocation carefully. Understand that there's an element of chance and things may not always go the way that you really planned, even if you can see everything clearly. Now, if you've got into this bonus side, if you got into the 13th book, now I've got a bonus for you. There's a little book that still beats the market by Joel Greenblatt. Joel Greenblatt is a legend in investing. He wrote this book, and the key lesson here is a simple strategy for successful investing by focusing on company earnings and returns on capitals. So he has something called the magic number. Check out Joel Greenblatt's book. You'll see the links in the show notes below. It talks about how you can actually create a type of index fund based on value. And it really makes sense. When I read the book, I considered about I already used to my own style of investing, which I stuck to. Now, each of these books does offer unique insights. As you understand, they all teach different things, but they teach investing, financial management, but they approach it in different ways. Some are talking about debunking myths, some are talking about investing in a way that reduces your risk. Yeah, but they're all curated to guide you through the complex world of finance with ease and clarity. So now I've given you these 12 books out of the several hundreds of books I've read. It's now your turn to tell me, have you read any of these books? How have they impacted you? Are there any books you suggest? Go to the comments below on the YouTube. If you are watching on YouTube, go to the comments below, put in your comments there. Tell me, which of these books have you read? Which of these books are you planning to read? Which of them have impacted you? And again, if you think any of them is garbage, I'm quite happy for you to write that in the YouTube comments, and we can have a chat about it. So feel free to share your experiences and let's grow together in financial literacy. Now, thank you for joining us on this journey on financial knowledge. Remember, one good book a year, just one good book a year. That's all you need to do to improve your financial IQ and boost your chances of securing your financial future. Happy reading and happy investing. And thank you again for visiting Moneywise Doctor. And till the next video. Bye bye.